say there's two things in life you can't escape: death and taxes. But there's another unescapable part of living, and that's change. And change can make situations better. It can also make situations worse. And change can come quickly or slowly, and it can be kind of unsettling because it brings a future that's uncertain. But one thing is certain: things are changing. Like it or not, the Spokane Valley is changing. The Growth Management Act mandates this change one way or another. So instead of letting others outside of the valley make this change for us, let's make it for ourselves. It may be a window of opportunity for a new beginning.
I will be able to participate in the decisions made. I don't like everybody deciding for me, and I can't go talk to them about it. I want to be part of the process.
To me, the reason I would ask someone to vote yes is here's a chance for you to take control of your destiny.
And here are the choices for the Spokane Valley: annexation, consolidation, or incorporation. You decide what's best for the Spokane Valley. Let's start with annexation. Annexation means to become a part of another entity. In essence, the Spokane Valley would become a part of Spokane.
Annexation means joining up with the city of Spokane. The city of Spokane has been in existence for over 75 years, and the bureaucracy has grown to the point where it's impossible at this point to shut it down. By incorporating, we'd be forming our own brand new city. We'd be able to start with a clean slate.
This is not advantageous to the citizens because your vote is diluted and your taxes are going to increase.
Now let's talk about consolidation. Consolidation would mean the city and county governments would become one, unified, forming one big, unique government.
It's my understanding that it was roughly $20 million in added costs to consolidate.
There's a big disadvantage, and that's because government gets bigger. We would have probably a number of people added to the structure that they have now. And I still don't think it would give us the kind of representation that we need. The city population tends to overpower us in the voting. We think differently than the city. The valley has their own presence, their own personality. The valley's been very important to valley people for a long time, and I think we'd lose that identity.
County government was made for rural issues. The city government can deal with urban issues.
These two choices may seem like choosing between the lesser of two evils, but the third choice could be a whole different story, one with a new beginning and a happy ending. Incorporation means the Spokane Valley would become its own city with its own government and its own mayor.
For the valley to remain the same, we really have to incorporate, because it's not one of the options that's left to us under the state-mandated Growth Management Act, and because at any one time there are thousands of people from without of the valley that are seeking to change the valley. They're seeking to set our priorities and how we govern or don't govern ourselves. We need to make those choices right here in the valley with a small, efficient government that we can scrutinize.
And I know that the government that is closest to the people is best.
By incorporating, we would have the right to referendum, we'd have the right to recall, we would have the right to be on these boards and agencies that regulate us, such as the Growth Management Group, that we need to incorporate so that we can keep that money here, set our own priorities, set our own agenda, and the type of government, which would be a strong mayor and a city council.
We have a chance to set a model. Let's do it. We need a voice. I would think that they will elect hardworking, diligent people who will stick to basically what the advocates of incorporation have said, which is a leaner, more efficient government, not a bureaucracy that feeds on itself.
When we incorporate in May of this year, we'll have approximately 73,000 residents, which will make us the 7th largest city in the state of Washington. We will have approximately 30 square miles of land mass. We'll have approximately 2,450 residents per square mile. We'll have a strong mayor form of government, and we'll have local control and self-determination.
The accepted boundaries of the new proposed city would roughly be Havana Street on the west, Harvard Road on the east, the Spokane River on the north, and 32nd Avenue on the south. The Spokane Growth Management Act mandates that the Spokane Valley must change. It will be one of these three choices. The decision is yours. Here they are in a nutshell. Annexation, assuming the Spokane debt. Utility tax, Spokane City Council, and less local control. Consolidation, assume Spokane's debt. Extra $21 million in taxes. A total loss of local control and less representation. A new city would be total local control of your taxes. Your neighbor is your mayor. More representation. It would protect our fire and library districts and local zoning. We don't have to reinvent local government. We can start from scratch with smaller local government, with better representation and no bureaucracies. We will have total local control of tax dollars and the amount we raise and how we spend them. With the choice of becoming our own city, we may even see that sometimes the more we change, the more things stay the same. We need your vote on May 16th. Help us help you.